For most of human history, getting sick was a death sentence, not because medicine didn't exist, but because the medicine was often worse than the disease. Today, we take a pill and feel better by morning. We walk into clean hospitals with sterile equipment and trained professionals. Most of us survive things that would have killed every single person alive just 200 years ago. But for thousands of years, humans had zero idea what actually caused disease. No concept of germs, no understanding of infection, just desperate guesses. And those guesses, absolutely terrifying. Imagine waking up one morning in ancient Egypt 3,000 years ago. Your head is pounding, your body is burning, you can barely stand. Your family rushes to find a doctor, and the doctor arrives with a jar of hippopotamus fat mixed with crocodile dung. He rubs it directly onto your skull. This is the best medical care available on Earth. Egyptian doctors weren't stupid. They kept detailed records. They studied the human body carefully. They genuinely believed they were helping, and sometimes, accidentally, they were right. When Egyptian doctors packed moldy bread into infected wounds, they had no idea they were using a primitive form of penicillin. They stumbled onto one of the greatest medical discoveries in history without ever understanding what they had found. But for every accidental breakthrough, there were 100 treatments that made everything worse. In ancient Rome, medicine took a step forward. Roman doctors were educated, organized, and took their work seriously. They built hospitals, studied anatomy, and created detailed medical texts that lasted for centuries. And then they decided that the cure for almost every illness was to drain your blood. Romans believed bad air caused disease. They literally called it malaria, bad air. The word malaria still exists today as a reminder of how long humans believed this. Their solution to everything was bloodletting, cutting open a vein and draining your blood into a bowl until the doctor decided you had lost enough. Feeling weak? Drain the blood. Got a fever? Drain the blood. Can't sleep? Drain the blood. The patient would grow pale, their hands would go cold, their breathing would slow, and the doctor would nod, satisfied, completely convinced he had helped. Thousands of people died from the cure instead of the disease, and nobody realized it for over 1,000 years. Then came medieval Europe, and things got worse in ways that are almost impossible to imagine. When the Black Death arrived in 1347, it killed 1/3 of the entire European population in just a few years, 50 million people, and the doctors had absolutely no idea what was causing it. They theorized it was bad alignment of the planets. They blamed minorities. They blamed sin. Some recommended holding a live chicken against your plague sores to draw out the poison. Others prescribed drinking your own urine every morning. Priests told the dying that God was punishing them and that prayer was the only cure. Nobody understood that a flea on a rat was killing half a continent. People were so desperate they tried everything. They whipped themselves in public to show God they were sorry. They burned entire villages to stop the spread. They abandoned their own families in the night and ran. None of it worked. The plague kept coming. The most haunting part of all of this is not the ignorance. Humans have always done the best they could with what they knew. The haunting part is the confidence. Egyptian doctors mixed their treatments with absolute certainty. Roman physicians bled their patients without a single doubt. Medieval healers prayed over the dying, completely convinced they were helping. For most of human history, the most dangerous thing you could do when you got sick was trust the person trying to save you. The first antibiotic wasn't discovered until 1928. Anesthesia wasn't used in surgery until 1846. Before that, surgeons operated on fully conscious patients who were held down by other men, screaming. For thousands of years before that, every single person who ever lived faced illness with nothing but guesswork, herbs, prayers, and luck. Next time you complain about a waiting room or a long pharmacy line, just remember what getting sick used to mean. It meant a doctor rubbing crocodile dung on your head. It meant someone draining your blood into a bowl and calling it medicine. It meant a priest standing over you telling you this was God's will. We figured it out eventually, but it took us a very, very long time. Please like and subscribe.